Hi guys, my name is Mandy. How are you today? Good? That's good. Okay, so I just want to start off this video by saying I'm so sorry I completely disappeared from the internet, from Instagram, from not really Facebook and Snapchat, but everywhere that I am for about a month, 2 months. I have been incredibly busy, like it's honestly ridiculous. I have gotten a job, I'm in school, I'm just so packed with stuff to do all the time. With saying that I've been busy, I haven't really been able to sit down and realize that a huge thing just ended for me, and that is that I have just finished Accutane. Accutane is a grueling process that I went through to get rid of my acne. And I say grueling because it was really harsh on my body, really harsh on my mind, really harsh on everything. But hey, I have no acne anymore. So if you're struggling with acne, or if you're starting Accutane, if you're wondering what is this thing, I'm here to tell you my story. I'm here to tell you what happened to me, and I hope that you find it either helpful or just just watch the video. In about the end of my 7th grade year, I did notice that I was starting to get pimples here and there. It wasn't bad at all. I was just like, what is this? This is so weird. What is on my face? We didn't really worry about it too much because everyone gets a pimple here and there every now and again. But starting into my 8th grade year, it did get progressively worse on my cheeks, not really anywhere else on my face, just mostly on my cheeks. And it wasn't too bad. But during the summer between 8th grade and my freshman year, it got awful. It started to get really bad. And from that year on, it just got worse and worse. People started to notice. I got really uncomfortable. It started to hurt. It was just awful. So I got put on an antibiotic. I ended up not liking it too much. And by that, I mean it made me sick. It didn't really help. So I was just trying to try every topical solution that I could find. I tried Proactive, I tried stuff from Origins, I tried stuff from the Body Shop, everything from the drugstore. Nothing was working. So I went to a dermatologist in the summer between my freshman and my now sophomore year, and he said, wow, this is actually really bad. Because I had told him, I went in there and I was like, this looks actually pretty good. And looking from the pictures from that day, it looked awful. And he said, wow, so your skin's really bad. And I said, yeah, I don't know how to get rid of it. It's just nothing's working. And he asked me about the antibiotic and a few other things that he wants you to try topically. I had already tried that. And he was like, it didn't work for you? And I said, no. And he was just like, wow. He prescribed it to me. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be so awesome. It's just gonna go away slowly. No one's ever gonna notice. But it was crazy. The entire process was crazy. He prescribes this to me, this medicine. I had to go fill out a thing on iPledge. I had to make an account. I had to go through so many steps just to be able to get my hands on this drug. One of the things is that it can cause major birth defects. So any girl who's on it does have to take birth control and has to go back for like pregnancy tests once a month before you're prescribed the medicine, because it's that harsh on the body. Once I got the prescription, at first the first few weeks were okay, but I did notice right away that my lips were dried out so awfully. My skin was peeling, my hands started to peel. My entire body was just absolutely dry, and this was through the entire process. Everything was just dry. My scalp was dry, my face was dry, my nose and eyes are still recovering. My lips are just starting to feel kind of normal. I've been off the medicine for about 3 weeks. I had to carry Carmex with me wherever I went. I couldn't wear makeup for a few weeks because my skin was peeling so bad. But I did notice right away that with the skin peeling, the acne on my face got smoother, and it was just kind of, I don't know, I felt it starting to work. The first few weeks, my acne got worse, and I was really scared because I thought, oh my gosh, I'm allergic to this. I'm allergic to this, it's getting worse. But the thing is, it was pushing everything in my face out of my face, and after that cleared, it was just all uphill from there. It got better and better. My skin got amazingly smooth, and I was so confident, and I was like, it can't get any better than this. By month 3, I was like, it cannot get any better. Because I had just never known anything other than acne and pain for 2 years. Month 4, that's when I started to notice that my chest, my shoulders, and my back were completely clear. And when I put makeup on, you couldn't really tell that I had had acne. And of course there were scars, so that's like little divots and everything. But other than that, I had no red bumps, I had no pimples, I had no zits, nothing. So for people to actually start to notice was insane. I was so happy. And even then, looking back on my 4-month mark, today it is so crazy. I would have never imagined that my skin would actually look this good. Month 5, I was getting really tired of always having my lips dry. It was just kind of becoming irritable, but at the same time, I was like, it's all right. This is what I asked for. I signed up for this. I am gonna get rid of this acne if it kills me. It's crazy to have that option of, I won't wear makeup to school, I will wear makeup to school, and either way I'll look completely fine. So fast forward to about month 6, I'm like, I'm so ready to get this over with, but I'm kind of worried about the scarring on my face. So when I went back to my dermatologist, I did ask him, what about my scars? Do I need like a laser treatment, or what is it going to take to get rid of that? And he said that it's completely natural, especially when you've had cystic acne for a long time like that. It's completely natural for your skin not to go back to its completely normal state. But medicine exits my body and takes the redness with it, you shouldn't even notice. So I'm starting to notice that my face isn't as red without makeup on, and it looks white and smooth. It's like I never had acne in my life. So there's kind of a shortened, condensed version of my experience with it. I didn't want to ramble forever and ever, but I had my last appointment, like I said, 3 weeks ago, and he ripped up my prescription to say that I was done with it, and that was such a crazy moment because I started in June, I ended in December, and it was a long process, and for it to finally be over, it was kind of emotional for me. And you wouldn't really understand this unless you've had acne, and your confidence and, I don't know, everyone looking at you, judging you for it, staring at you is just, it's overwhelming sometimes. And to have my prescription ripped up and to be able to look in the mirror and be comfortable with my face and who I am, and it's an amazing feeling, and it's something that everyone should be able to feel. So my advice to anyone struggling with this is go seek help, go to a dermatologist, go ask about it, ask the dermatologist if you're qualified for Accutane, because honestly, as hard of a process as it was, the results is so amazing. I never would imagine that it would have worked this well. So I'm forever thankful for that. Alright, so tips of you starting Accutane or that are already on Accutane, I would just say always keep something for your lips. Make sure you buy a really good quality moisturizer. I went to Sephora, paid about $30 for a moisturizer, but it did last me until the very end. So I'm sorry for totally not being on here, being an awful person, not uploading. I'm very sorry, but I do have plans to upload, and I have video ideas for this upcoming year. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Are you on Accutane? Have you finished it? Or are you just have some questions that I didn't get around to or didn't really answer? But yeah, and then my social media links and information will be in the down box if you want to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. I have a Facebook page. So any of that, and I hope to see you in my next video. Love you lots, and I'll see you later.